I got drive, I don't need a car. Money ain't really all that we fiending for. Right. All I've went, I ain't seen the horse. Called your bluff, better cite the source. I need no more, cause bitch, I said what I said. I'd rather be famous instead. Come on, where's my streams? I know they're live, I can't manage them at the minute. I need to make sure that they're all running fine before we get back into the action of Road to Rome 999 Black Ops 6. Oh, this fucking image. Is my internet shit the bed or something of it? She the devil. Bad little bitch. She a rebel. Right, is anything going to load or is it just my YouTube that doesn't want to... Alright, it's YouTube because... Or is it specifically my channel? Okay, I don't know what I've done to piss YouTube off, but it's literally just my channel that won't load here. Oh, there we go. Come on, Streamlabs. Show your ugly face in here tonight. Is Streamlabs on? Try a command for me, please, Bravo. Again, we've been messing around with loads of Streamlabs stuff, trying to fine-tune and stuff, so I want to try and get him working tonight. Oh, I've had an haircut, mate. That's what's going on. I finally had a haircut. Nice and tidy around the sides again. I was looking a little bit like a little bit of a scruff bag in the last stream. Well, anyway, we'll go to gameplay mode, so at least you can see that. Get the audio on. You can try the vertical stream, Bravo. I don't know if he's in there either at the minute. I bet he is. Let's give him a try in there. Oh, that's class. Fucking in there, isn't he? What's he doing in there again? Fucking sick of him. Let's turn him back on and let's turn him off and on again. Let's do that. He's always in the bloody short stream. I'm getting really annoyed with him, to be honest. Always kicking about in the wrong stream. What have I done with the glass? Making the glasses? The blue light blockers, that's all. I'm trying to, like, focus on sleep this year. That's one of my little goals that I've set for myself, is to focus on sleep. So I'm just trying to focus on sleep. All right, well, he's there. We will figure out how to get him over there to the right place. How are you doing, Cal, as well? Let's go on there so I can see this. Well, we've got some new redeems anyway. I'll show them to you here. So anytime you're going for a smoke break, bruv. It's a little bit laggy the first time.
He's also sitting having a fag break over by an act, though.
So anytime you go for a smoke, you can play that one. Anytime a good friend of mine goes down, you play this one. I'm pointing.
I thought you were dead! Fucking hell!
Fucking hell! And then we will keep adding to these throughout the year. I've been good this year. I've added a whole bunch. And then an old clip I found of Callum. Jack the Frag, welcome to the stream, bro. If you're watching shorts, you can't see what I'm pointing at, but if you're watching the main video, you'll see it. It should come through now.
I had shopping foot in my hand. I had shopping foot in my fucking hand.
They are actually a little quiet. I don't know how they sound on stream. I'm going to turn them up a little bit.
He is also sitting having a fag break over by an act, though.
Let's turn them up a little bit, just so they're not... I mean, let me know in the chat how they sound, I guess. Anyway, let's get the game going. Enough of Streamlabs. Clippy, welcome to the stream as well, mate. Right, so there's the short stream. Bravo for done his first redeem. So yeah, at any time go for a cigarette break, you can now play that. Thought obviously when I was editing the transit video that went up today, it would be a good one for you to have access to. There's a few more. I've made some notes as well. I don't know if you're interested. I'll read them to you. Let me get the game started first because I'm 5 minutes into the stream and I've just waffled on. No, Axe will never change. Axe will always be, I have a pickaxe! Top of his lungs. Right, while we load back in, I'll read these to you. So we have got a few from like old videos that I sort of went back through to find some that I think will be good. We've got George Washing Machine. We've got Callum. Oh, I just got Perkaholic from the fucking machine. It's quite a funny clip. I'll get that. Obviously, I think some of them are good to be like circumstantial as well. Like, so if there's ever an instant where Perkaholic's relevant, you can play Perkaholic. We've got Ziggy's fart. Get that bloody door open. Oh! Could be dogs. And then Ziggy's dog started barking as well. So a few will be adding to the list in due time. You're honoured. You're welcome. Well, I thought of you when I was editing that video. I forgot sort of did that funny bit. Any descend? Thank you. So we have got Perkaholic on in here as well. So if I ever need to pop it, you can play it. Yeah, George Washing Machine. And then obviously I'm at the mercy of you lot as well. Any more funny ones that you can think of. I'm just going to turn the game down a notch here. But yeah, any that you think of. In addition to that as well, I'm going to work on getting all the perk jingles on there. I just want a fucking massive list of redeems. I really want to focus in on the streams and making them as interactive as possible. Obviously, we need to fix the problem. Yeah, remember, I did have that second fart, actually. Yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, I hit the wall. I'm in a time wish already, what the fuck? What a terrible start. Oh no, okay. Well, if it does get to the point where, like, we're in trouble, I've got my safer strategy I can use as well. This is trying to play fast. I can always go upstairs. Yeah, Ziggy's original fart was on Die Rise. I think that's the better of the two. Nothing ever beats the original, does it? So... Can you change the emojis? Like, no, I knew it was pre-edit. Yeah, I can, yeah. No, I can edit them, so I will get the ones with my haircut in there as well. Obviously, like the long hair and the man bun version of Stickness probably do need to just be left in the archives now. So yeah, I can get those updated. Like I said, really focusing on making the streams as, like, as interactive as possible. Obviously trying to be a lot more frequent than we were last year with the streams. I've put out feelers for the Nations Challenge tomorrow as well, finally, Bravo, we'd be pleased to know. So if all goes to plan, hopefully, it'll happen this week, but I'm hoping to get it done tomorrow. Yeah, remind me in the group chat. It's probably a good way to do it. Probably a good way to remind me. little bit of a different vibe in the stream tonight as well. We've got the proper light on in the room instead of the light off and then having the ring lighting and stuff like that. So yeah, something a bit different again today. Just more of like a cozy, chilled vibe rather than like the light is actually really bright when I've got it on for like recording sessions and such. So yeah, it's nice to actually have this the more of a chilled vibe in the stream. Kind of funny that we both have mambas and that now you got that and I've got those. But yeah, I like my hair like it is now, to be honest. I don't think I'll ever grow like really long. I might get a little bit more length in it potentially. But yeah, like I say, I won't be going back to like mamba length or like how long it was in general. I don't think ever again now. I think I've had I had it twice as well. I had it long, I had it cut in COVID, went bald, sort of like you buzz cut, and then I don't know how long I'll play for tonight as well, but I'll put a few hours in. Certain summer feeling, yeah, it's probably like the ambience of the light. It's like a lot more of like a natural light rather than artificial light, I guess. Or the only way I could think to describe it. Fast. That's nice. You're being nice for once, you Joshy. Normally you come in here calling me slow. What are you saying though, bro? You all good? Yeah, we get. I'm feeling nice. On a Monday as well. What's got you in a good mood on a Monday? That's what I want to know. I'm good, bro. I'm good. How are you? You've just answered. You said, I'm good. How are you? So I know you're good. Don't really know why I've asked that question. I'm glad to hear that you're good. I kind of get the vibe you mean there with the purple reflector stuff, yeah. Kind of get what you mean though. I'm good, how about... Yeah, all good, mate. How are you? See how long we keep this going. I'm doing fine, how are you? Yeah, I'm glad to hear you're doing fine. I'm not too bad, I'm not too bad. How are you? It's getting a bit out of hand now. I think we're on layer 4 already. If something personal's happened, I guess. Yeah, it doesn't have to be skate if it's private. Let's keep sometimes things private, you know. But I'm thinking of you if something, you know, has happened, Joshy. Thinking of you, mate.
Oh, never mind. Here come more.
$9.99 today. That's the plan, yeah. I'm going to sit here for another 776 ROMs. And just get $9.99 in one sitting. Be the first man to ever do it. I'm going to play all 200 plus hours of gameplay in one. Ascend? Fuck me. That was close. Not a fan of the Warzone engine, man. The way it, like... You got to be really precise in what you look at to try and get, like, the menu options. You know what I mean? Like, so see here, it says, hold X for smoke. See what I mean? The prime example, it just changes so lightly, like, slight little bit of movement. It changes what you're looking at. Really dodgy trying to get, like, go hit the descend. Ascend's a cooling down, though, but... I throw that because I think sometimes it does help to stun them. I don't know if it does do much. Just need to remember field upgrades, Ricktness, field upgrades. You've got the options for them there. Pun intended. That was a fast ascension. Oh, it was. Took me a second. But I got there. I had a good day until I saw your recent short, and again, yeah, it was just another version of it. Different GOBBLEGUMS, just trying to, like, get some meme stuff going with the shorts. Mystic and Stephen were like, and I were talking in a call the other day, a couple of weeks ago. And like, they've had a lot of joy, like, sort of leaning in towards, like, meme stuff rather than, you know, like, serious stuff with the shorts. So, just looking to put some stuff out there with memes. Obviously, it's going to take a lot of time. My shorts algorithm is probably fucked because I've just thrown shit at the wall with shorts. Like, I've done educational stuff, and I did, like, just random clips from games and stuff, and then now obviously doing memes and stuff, so even though it's all zombie related, it's like a completely different style of videos. I need to start just field upgrading it there. I missed 26, don't we all, man? Don't we all? Yeah, I need to stop being reliant on that zip line and just get myself in the field upgrade if I think I'm in trouble. That's why I've wasted 3 Dying Wishes to 224. Like I said, if I do get myself in real trouble, what I'll do is probably just go to the safe spot, because I would like to play this game flawlessly as well. I think there's like another attachment I can switch to, equivalent exchange. And then that's just like getting a kill with the Salis, basically. Check the comment after the stream, I will, mate. I will have a look. I've been quite busy trying to get the transit video finished today. Like last night I even had an hour on it after streaming for like 4, even though the streams were like pretty chilled. Every time I put my phone down on desk, even though like I literally don't touch the mouse, like it says that above my camera, it must be like motion sensitive, like the mouse must move like a tiny amount and the game picks it up. Yeah, see? Jaylon, how we doing, mate? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you, mate. This is where the fast spot for me is. Or, sorry, safe spot for me is. It's all the way back here, the max ammo. I think that's the furthest one it's been yet. Nice, okay. It's our nuke. I don't really want nuke, to be honest. How are you, Jaylon? You're good, yeah? I'm good as well. I'm good. What have you been up to today? Let me know in the chat, everybody, as well, I guess. How's everybody been doing? Weather's changing fast. Surely for the better though, right? Getting a bit warmer? Or do you just mean like the winter weather's fluctuating? J3, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Getting snow this weekend. We haven't had snow yet. Well, UK as a country has, but like by me, we haven't. Like on a personal standpoint, I haven't had to deal with any snow yet this year. Or like back end of last year, obviously with winter as well. Oh, I caught me right off guard, sorry. Didn't have time to mute or like do much there. Just thinking about it, I'm just going to put a quick food order in for tonight, just because I'm trying to do better, but I want to put some rounds in on this, and I won't really have time after. Jay, I can work with that. I call you Jaylon as well. How are you, Jay? You're chilling? Yeah, good as well, mate. Good as well. Yeah, I'm chilling. Like I said, I just want to get some rounds in on this game tonight and try and make some progress, so I've done well this year. Cheeky little food order. Now when again won't hurt anyone. Glad to hear everyone seems to have had a good Monday, considering it's a Monday. You know, Mondays aren't really the best day in the world. But yeah, everyone seems to have had an okay Wednesday. Monday, sorry, by Monday standards at least, which is good. I said I'm just going to chill tonight. I've a few rounds in on this game. I should hopefully have caught a fair few of them. Or they run absolutely miles away, trigger doppelgasts and such.
That's a better death than you deserve. Yeah, you poor bastards. You wouldn't last 10 minutes with any self-respecting haunted house.
Still spawn the doppelgasts though. Afternoon here. It's 7:18 p.m. in the Kingdom United. Not gonna lie, overall I think this game is bad, but I save and quit. It gives it replayability. Definitely better than BO7. Yeah, I think that's sort of the general consensus, to be fair. I think a lot of people are in agreement with that. I probably am intended to agree. It's never, like, my all-time favourite zombies. Give me classic zombies all day, World at Water BO3. But I actually don't despise this game, is one thing I would say. Are there better games? Sure. Like when it comes to zombies, but like you said, the replayability, because you can save and quit your game, does give it a nice sort of touch. And yeah, I think this game just looks cleaner than BO7 as well. I looked at BO7 gameplay and I was like, what the hell's the HUD? And like the UI. It just looks so unclean. This one at least looks smooth, sleek. That one looks so convoluted. And it's definitely just more like a reskin of BO6, it feels. At least from looking at it. But I don't know, I got fond memories playing BO6, to be fair. I've had some good fun in this game. I enjoyed the multiplayer at least. Although I did literally just play the brain rot maps. Catch me in the Nuketown 24/7, Stakeout 24/7 playlists. It's 1 PM for Jay. No, I think there's 6 hours between us. I think we worked that out in other stream, haven't we? So I can always sort of figure out what time zone it'll be for you going forward at least as well. When the new survival map Zarya Cosmodrome came out, one known dude was playing that and his game crashed. Oh wow. Yeah, it happens quite a lot, like when a new map comes out. It's not actually that stable. You used to see it a lot back in the day, even in like the old ones as well. Like you'd see that the games would crash and stuff. The maps. I'm just having a toilet break, you know, really unprofessional. 35 minutes into the stream, and I already need a wee, but sometimes it can't be helped. I need a wee, so I'm gonna go have a wee. 2 seconds, guys. To another galaxy, you know. Yeah, true, you did learn that the hard way. Yeah, I remember that. It went friendly for you. I might want you to time some stuff in a minute, Bravo. So maybe have the stopwatch at the ready. I said I might want you to try a few bits. Just want to try out. Time me, yeah, not this round or anything.
What you want me about splash zones, Pat? What a pat's a poncho?
Missed the max ammo.
Love to have this little number when I'm moving folks across international waters.
Lagging? No. I was just checking the progress of my order. That's why I threw a time zone. I want to see the speed of rounds here versus upstairs, basically. So I'm going to wait until after the... no drop frames on my side. No drop frames. It might be an internet thing your side. It's no drop frames mine. I wanted to see the difference in the speed when I do a round down here versus a round upstairs. So I'll let you know when to time, but it may be worth just having the timer ready. I'll probably do it after the next bug rounds, because I'll already be at that spot then. I think bugs could potentially be next. I think we're 260. I need after the bug rounds. I'll let you know when, but like I said, when I get a bug round, or not a bug round, I always just by default call it a bug round, but when I get the toxic zombie round, and I go up to that old strategy I was doing in the last high round when we were doing, I want to see if this is actually faster. I want to see if it's actually beneficial to be up here, down here, or if I'm just like in more risk for not real much time save. So yeah, basically I'll comment in, but I'll let you know.
What? You want to learn?
Not this round then. After toxic, so we'll wait. Okay, yeah, that works. I'll just tell you when to time. I think it's now, isn't it? No? Okay. No, don't start timing, by the way, just for clarity. That was just me thinking out loud. Ed Sheeran style. Yeah, so I think 232 is going to be Toxic Zombie, so I think you're going to want to time 233 and 234, mate. But again, I'll just let you know. I'll keep you updated. I'll keep you in the know. I'm 99% sure it's things not. No shit. Right, start the timer. I'll count you in. Okay, I'll tell you when, just because I want to make sure I try and like be fair test, you know, make sure it's this thing. So I'm going to wait until I see the first zombie on the UAV. Go, 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 start time. Got it, yeah? Nice.
Make this look easy. But it's not. It's not at all. I hate it. Just want a beer.
And time. And now start this round here. So start timing now, please. $3:23. That might long it out a little bit, having to use the guild upgrade.
You are so easy, I can notice.
Not we become housekeeping for these pricks.
So you can can shoot. How many did you shoot?
Sick. Look who's keeping up with you, geezers. Molotov lit.
Can I get infestation this way? Very sure what you mean. I mean like toxic zombies. They still spawn, yeah. They come as like their own round, so they'll always spawn regardless of where you are on the map. Right, and time. So let's see where we're at there. Be interesting because we had an insta, but then we also used a field upgrade, so I think that'll probably kind of balance it out. 309, so it is faster down here. Obviously we had an insta kill and a field upgrade, so it is making... And that was a higher round as well, so potentially even more zombies needed killing. So it is faster to be down here. About 12 seconds though. No, you don't need to time again now. I was just interested to see if there was major difference between the strategy we were using last time and this. Up all night, trying to see what's up all night. Need some plates, yeah.
Just that's one lock down and 8 more to go. Boo! Time to feel how the spooky shit burn back in your stupid faces.
Yeah, I'm getting annoyed with Streamlabs. He keeps fucking up to the wrong stream. There will be a way, some way, to get him in the right stream. I just don't know how to figure it out.
Congratulations. This has made Maya's top 10 roasted series as ever. I'd say I feel bad, but they don't feel anything. So fuck 'em.
What the heck? Oh, was that? Oh, definitely.
Grim Reaper, let's do this.
Yeah. Something or nothing. He's on Skynet Revolution type shit. Will of his own. Rebellious.
Grim Reaper coming through. We saying this? Let me know where that quiet time. I've done work. Molotov out. Tossing one of those Cashmere's. Right, that's it. Molotov.
Your efficiency has been noted.
37's my lucky number. You know.
Any hot dogs gonna be in my high school?
Find a job, man. Well, I finished work at 5:30 today. That's why I've only streamed this evening. Because I was working in a job. And there's also this feature called Save and Quit. So it's something you can play a couple of rounds towards every night rather than sitting here and playing it in one sitting. Which is useful for people like myself, obviously, because when you have a job, you know, it benefits you having the ability to take a break and, you know, come back to the game then when you've got your own time to do that rather than having to do it. Well, I haven't got a job. Hopefully that makes sense to you, Boses. Oh, exactly 3,000, no, 300,000 salvage.
Look who's keeping up with you, Goobers.
No, it was just a one-time thing. You don't need to time anything else now, Bravo. I just wanted insight as to how much time difference there was between camping where I just was on those stairs or being down here in my little hole If you know what I mean. So I just wanted to see what the time difference was between the two. There's not that much difference, to be fair. Obviously, it is faster to be down here, so I'm going to play here as long as I can. But upstairs is just so much safer. You've got so much time between the zombies. Maybe missing a window-off shot or whatever, and then, like, recovery time, you know. In here, if you miss a couple of shots, it can be quite unforgiving. You see how exhilarating it is. I mean, this is probably one of the, like, easier maps to go for high realms on. This and the Tomb are probably, like, the easy two, to be fair, even then, but exhilarating is, like, exciting. If something's exhilarating, it's basically just being exciting. Yeah, like, if you play this and the Tomb, they're probably the two maps that aren't the most exhilarating. Even then, obviously, a lot of them can be, like, mutant spam. I think Citadel, you do, like, some sort of camping strat just to build up your salvage. And then you just basically spam mutants. Time to be dinner, yeah. 20 minutes. What I might do, when my food comes, is probably wrap it up for the night. I don't know. I want to play more. But I want to eat, and then I want to look at trying to figure out how to get Streamlabs in the main stream. Really, like, sitting on my mind.
Really the best use of my fucking power?
So I want to, like, get, like I was saying earlier in the stream as well, I want to get to a point where, like, the stream's, like, super interactive because there's loads going on, like, the redeems. I want to get, like, a heist. I want to get it all working. Because we are focusing a lot more on streams this year as well. Making sure they're as good as they can be. And as frequent as they can be as well. It's annoying because I'd like tonight. I went onto the vertical live first before I booted up the other stream. I recommend you going for 999 as I'll be bored senseless. It will take a long time. It's just something I'll put a couple of hours in here and there when I've got time. You down for a game tomorrow? Let me know, Cal, while I've got you here quickly. Actually, I'll ask you here. Obviously, I'd normally text, but if you're here, it makes sense just to ask you. And obviously, no, I need to ask you in advance now as well. In an ideal world. I don't know where you're at with shifts. I know you did work over the weekend. But at the minute, obviously, I want to make sure, like, with where you stand and stuff. I'm off now for a few days. Well, I'll speak to you properly about the idea I had. It was mainly Bravo's idea to be fair. But I'll explain sort of the concept of how it's going to sort of hopefully materialise when we do it. It's a World at War challenge. Something a little bit different to how we might normally do a challenge video, but I think it does actually sound fun. Bravo's been asking me to do it for the longest time and I've never really had the chance to... Well, I've had the chance, I've just been doing other challenges and then I was on a hiatus, not doing any gaming really. Basically the nation's challenge, so whoever you play as determines what weapons you use. So Bravo has sent me a list of, like, if you're Dempsey you can only use American weapons, if you're Richtofen you can only use German. Takio I think there's only a few weapons for. And if you're Nikolai you can only use Russian weapons and such. But it wouldn't be like competing against each other, like I think there'd be like an end goal. But obviously some people are going to have... Okay, yeah, that could work, yeah, if you send me the shifts, I'll obviously send them private, but yeah. I was on the 242 with the uptown lane. You know what's up there. I think we said potentially we'll make the Bowie knife a Takio exclusive thing as well. The reason being is obviously he would normally have like a katana, which would be kind of viewed as like a melee weapon. So I think we're going to allow him the Bowie knife, and only he can use the Bowie knife. Just as like a little something extra, because it's kind of going to replace the katana. We're just not going to use Wonder Weapons, are we? It's alright, no ray gun, Wonder off. No, we won't use them. I don't think so anyway. Because otherwise it's just Richtofen only, because in like canon of zombies, obviously they were invented by like Group 935 in Germany, so it would just be German weapons, you get me? So we either go based on total realism. So yeah, probably no wonder weapons. Because otherwise, you've seen us play Derice. If we all get ray guns, you know we can do just the speed when strat and stuff's around 30 as well. So kind of want to keep the gameplay fresh. I don't want it to be like just something you've watched before. Or, you know, many times just sat in the Type 100 strategy, holding it down with ray guns, or like want to do something obviously a bit different, play the game a bit differently. Yeah, I know you sent them to me the other day, didn't you? So I've got a list there. Yo, any movement, bruv? My man's just sat there. Who's going to call jerkies? Come on. Listen to your body. I want to be naughty. Girl, I really like the way you. Ooh, ooh. Pins and needles really quick as an adult now, man. I don't know if that's natural. Just getting old age. Had my feet up for like 5 minutes then. All numbed up, pins and needles like. Here we go, Gobblegum, double points. Do you wear slippers like house slippers? I didn't know there was different types of slippers, to be honest. I thought slippers were just for around the house. News to me, but yeah, no, I don't. I do, but I'm not. At the minute. Just got me socks on. Keep your feet toasty. I do like a pair of slippers. I got a new pair for Christmas, which was like a nice gift. So yeah, to answer your question, yes, but no at the minute. Ah, okay. Yeah, no, I was flip-flops, so flip-flops, slippers are slippers over here. We wouldn't have, like, double meaning. No, just slippers are slippers. I've never heard, like, slippers be used in terms of flip-flop. That's what confused me. I can't even see me anymore when I go that side. I think when I save and quit, it brings me back to 1,000,000 points every time. I don't think it saves the exact number of points I've got. I'm not sure though.
He is also sitting having a fag break over by Nact, so
Come for fag break, you bro. Fag break. It's annoying, man. Those Streamlabs ones are good once you get them in mainstream. Like, that's why I want to spend some time tonight working on trying to get that fixed so that he's always in the right stream. I don't know if there's like a help and support section on their website. I might have a look at that and just see if there's any advice they give you as to why. I don't know if I've got like the stream keys mixed up, but then he appears in the mainstream and stuff, so. And he works over here when I don't stream vertically, so I don't know why he goes over there. Très confusing. I'm surprised you could hear that whistling at all. You can hear it up close. I was whistling like at the top of my, or like my highest whistle that I can do. And the mic just didn't pick it up, or I might have picked it up lightly, but... And on my side, it's not showing any sort of audio coming through. At least I have Vaseline on my lips, man. They're drying up quicker. No way.
Innocent trader, my cooling down. What a shock!
Love to have this little number when I'm moving folks across international waters. Make this look easy. It's not at all.
Where's that fucking... Welcome back, mate.
He's also sitting having a fag break over by Nact, so...
If you look very hard, you can see the smoke coming out of his mouth as well. Oh, his cigarette not out of his mouth. I guess kind of out of his mouth too, but... I guess it's kind of like quick, you have to see it on the main stream. Unless you've got both your gadgets up. So you can redeem on the vertical and then you see it on the short form one. Gotta be very observant though, it's very faint. But yeah, there's cigarette smoke coming out of his mouth as well. Little attention to detail in the edit. I'm waiting for you all my life. Brilliant, mate. Yeah, appreciate that. Little attention to detail. I need to lean this way. Well, it's just instinctual like that. But yeah, I need to lean this way, otherwise you literally cannot see me on screen. Roammed on the PC. Yeah, nice, yeah, you can see it. Like I said, it's very faint, sort of glimpse. I can't even glimpse. There we go, I got the word up. You would notice it. Unless you're very observant with it, so like, there's little tiny details. I love your work, don't get me wrong, but I applaud you for that detail. Yeah, just like tiny little details can make like a massive difference. Especially when, like, obviously I know I pointed that out, but if you didn't like if I had never said there was cigarette smoke coming out, and then one day you clocked it, it like makes you appreciate it a little bit more. Do you know what I mean? It's like little attention to detail things, little things like that just make, I don't know, you appreciate them a bit more, I guess. Makes you feel a bit proud of yourself then as well, doesn't it? Like if you clock a little detail that someone's left in a video or an edit. It's like a little discreet one. Has it got you that bad? Yeah, full of eyes, full of tears, he says in the chat. Wow. Thank you. I mean, I appreciate that you've enjoyed the work. Like I said, I didn't expect it to be that little laugh funny. Fair play. Well, I'll take that. I'll take that. Was that did said it? Yeah. He's also having a fag break over it. I can't do his accent. But, doing a fag break over at NAC. I'm sure I see now 53 Casimir kicking up there. Well, I don't know if that was the one I saw, but oh no. Yeah, we did said it. Because obviously that little bit of him smoking was for the main video, but I thought, you know what, that'd be a good soundboard. As I was editing it, I was like, that'd actually be a good soundboard for Bravo when he goes for a smoke break as well. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, when you actually say it like that, yeah, it actually makes the image a lot funnier. Stick to death of people knifing him in transit, so he goes and has a fag break over at NAC, chilling. Doo -doo -doo. Wrong choice, I should have field upgraded first there.
Oh, never mind. Here come more. This runs as a visual archive.
I guess I throw that. Give me time to plate up, and there was a spare one. Sometimes, that's why sometimes it feels like it takes him forever to get back where he's left. He's having his government mandated break from the apocalypse. Yeah, everyone's entitled to 15 minutes, mate. Everyone's entitled to a 15-minute break. Even Ted, the bus driver, gets a 15-minute break. 2 15 minutes and a lunch. Legal requirement when you're driving the Consolidated Coach Corporation bus lines, which I think is the actual name. I could be wrong. Little Casimir on the floor anywhere. That takes 15 minutes to come back. That's why, mate. He's on break. He's on break. Pretty much a quarter of the way there. Obviously call it round 1,000 really. And then we're a quarter of the way there. In terms of time, probably not. Gonna take a lot longer, but because the rounds will always get longer. It's like exponential, but you know, in terms of actual round count, the rounds you see on screen, yeah, a quarter of the way there.
Oh yes, well done. Extra credit for you.
Right, guys, the food that I've ordered is a couple of seconds away, so I'm going to knock it on the head there for tonight anyway. And I also want to play around with some stream settings and stuff and see if we can figure out why Streamlabs does not seem to want to ever come to the main chat that we want him in, which is the horizontal stream. He's always wanting to kick about in the vertical. So I'm going to spend the rest of my evening probably having murder with him, trying to convince him to spend some time with us in the proper stream. Obviously, you know, in the vertical stream, if you do watch through there and stuff as well, it's just one of them things until YouTube merges chats so that they can all be in one place, which I do think is pending. I'm going to call it there for tonight. A few hours put on, well, an hour and 40 minutes, give or take, put on the game there as well. So a few more rounds, another 30 rounds or so. Obviously, it's one of them. We will just be chipping away at it. It's not like a fastest grind. It's like just something we'll keep working on and keep making some progress with. But yeah, I'm going to knock it on the head there for tonight, guys. Thank you so much for the support. I'm going to update the members club as well because I got a new outro that we need to run with updated members' names and stuff. So I'm going to roll that. Cheerio. Right, now we go for the proper outro with the updated members.